Hello. Rumours of my demise have been somewhat exaggerated, not greatly, but somewhat. I've been absent from YouTube for a little while now because I've broken a rib. I've been absent from the workshop for a little while, so nothing to film. Rib on this side, same one I broke last year. I'm not going to go into the details of it, but it hurts and it sucks, and I'm starting to get back into the workshop in the last couple of days. But it's very much do one or two things and then it hurts too much or it wears me out a lot. Pain has a tendency to do that. Long story short, once I'm back to full operation, I will be back to full operation on YouTube as well. It's purely a broken rib, let it heal quicker. I have been doing a few bits and pieces. Picked up a veneering kit, a Raw Rocket veneering bag kit, which is the thin air press, whatever it's called, vacuum bag, but you use a hand pump or your vacuum cleaner to extract all the air. You don't need a running pump. Obviously not as good as an electric veneering system or as big, but also a lot cheaper. It was $150 something Australian delivered, which is quite good. And I gave that my first test today. This is some walnut on some rubber wood. This is sized for the artwork that the wife has been doing on the CNC, which I've been doing a little bit of because I can operate that without hurting myself too much. Though I will say, changing a collet on a router uses way more of the rib area than I thought it previously did. So this has come out really nicely. It's going to be difficult to see, but like a 0.6mm veneer. It's worked perfectly first time, so I'm really excited and pleased about that. Just before I injured myself, or maybe it was just after, I can't remember, I got a delivery from TimberCon of bits and pieces, and I've been making some threads. So I picked up a 3/4 inch or 19mm round over bit, and that's letting me make big dowels. Now I have shown the router method of making dowels before. For larger sizes though, it's a bit too much of a brute force approach, I find. The round over bit actually works surprisingly well, and this is just pine and it is really smooth surface. So that's working out well, but even better than that, when I find, here we go, even better than that, it sizes it very accurately. And these are probably the best threads I've cut ever, using the Beal threading jig. So let me get the first couple of threads, because it's pine, have broken off. That's no big deal, but that just goes in with no effort, despite the levering that could cause binding. It's really quite a nice thread. So that'll probably be one of my first videos once I'm back to operation. How to make wooden screws, and I've got a couple of different vices, wood vices, holding clamp vices that I want to make. One is a tail vise, or more of a face vise. Obviously the Mox and Vice kits are back on the table because I can produce the dowels accurately and quickly now, as well as the leg vise for my workbench. So they'll be coming up whenever it is that I heal. So, relatively short status update. Thanks for watching. Before I forget, I can't show it off now because it's all wet because it's been through the wash, but I now have some Wood Night t-shirts, so I'll have a link to them below. And I'll put a photo on screen of how it looked. I'm quite happy with it. It's quite inexpensive too. So they eventually will be available for sale if anyone's interested. If not, essentially it's my work uniform in here. I should have another one delivered next week, I think, for the wife in a different style, different colour, so I'm really keen to see how they come out. Thanks for watching.